This is our train. Beautiful. We are leaving Yunnan. We're heading into Laos. It was so smooth and quiet. I didn't even realise we were leaving the station. Train, what a nice station that is. So we're just arriving at the station, and this is the China-Laos cross-border railway, and it's part of the BRI, Belt and Road program. You can go all the way from Kunming in China all the way to the capital city of Laos, Vientiane. I'm surprised to see it so busy at this time of the morning. Oh, this is the ticket office, and these are the trains here. All the different trains you can take. So I have my ticket. We are now going to the platform to get on the train. Wow, I'm surprised how busy it is for this time in the morning. Very, very busy. Okay, it's almost time to board. Here we go. 谢谢. This is our train. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You'll notice these trains are all electric. These particular ones have a top speed of 160 kilometers an hour. It's a cross-border train. We will have to go through the border where we have to get off and get our passport and such checked. That's no big problem. This is my seat here, 7F, and wow, very, very nice. We are on our way. It was so smooth and quiet, I didn't even realize we were leaving the station. So we are leaving Yunnan, Sichuanbana. We're heading into Laos. In about an hour and a half, 2 hours time, we will get to the first border. There's actually two borders. The first one is leaving China, and the second one is entering Laos. I've got my arrival card all filled in, and I applied for my e-visa, so hopefully it will be quite a quick process at the border. So the train I'm on was built by China for Laos as part of the Belt and Road, and it's about just over 1,000 kilometers long, but the terrain is really, really difficult. There are over 150 tunnels and over 300 bridges. So it was a really massive engineering task, and it's actually an electric train. And this is really interesting because we are heading into Laos to see how China's Southern Power Grid have provided stable power not only for this train but also for communities within Laos. I'm really excited to be going to visit an electrical power substation. This is really big engineering stuff, and it's really cool. We have to get off the train here with all our luggage, go through the border, and then we will get back on the train and arrive at Laos Customs, where we have to get off the train again and check with our luggage and go through Laos Customs. So we've arrived at Luang Prabang railway station. Now we've exited the train. What a nice station that is.
Laos is a country known for its abundant natural resources, especially in hydropower, generating significant amounts of clean, renewable energy. However, the country has long faced challenges in managing and distributing electricity across its vast landscape. But now, that's changing thanks to a landmark partnership. The Electricity Company of Laos has entered into a joint venture with China Southern Power Grid, bringing China's expertise in large-scale, high-voltage electricity distribution to the region. This collaboration is part of a broader initiative to strengthen Laos' energy infrastructure, and one of its key achievements is providing stable power for the China-Laos high-speed railway, a major transportation link that stretches from Kunming, China, all the way to Vientiane.
Okay, so we've arrived at the substation, and this is the substation that feeds the railway station. This is big power stuff here. This will be high voltage distribution lines, and I'm going to ask the guy in a minute what the what the voltage is and what sort of amount of power they push through these lines. So this is the incoming electricity from Lao power grid, and these bus bars you can see here, these are 115 kV, and then what happens is this power comes into here and it goes through this transformer here, and then this is the outgoing side here, which is 22 kV, and then this is distributed into the city, and then it will go to another smaller transformer and then be converted into electricity that can either go into industry or households. Obviously industry generally has 415 volts, which is 3-phase, and households will have 220 volts. And currently this substation provides between 10 and 25% of the city's overall power. The peak capacity of this substation here, if I understand correctly, is 8 megawatts. And you have to be very, very careful. You can see there's a lot of electricity around here, and the climate is very humid, so electricity can jump through moist air, so you have to take a lot of protection when you're walking around here. You can see the insulators here.
Lao is not only securing a more stable and reliable power supply for its own needs, but the country is also able to export excess energy to neighbouring countries thanks to the new high voltage transmission network. This network, built through the joint venture, supports Laos' growing role as a key energy hub in Southeast Asia, promoting economic development through power trade. With its abundant hydropower resources and this strategic partnership, Laos is not just powering its future, it's lighting up the region. The success of this venture marks a new chapter in the country's development and its growing integration into the regional economy. It's clear from this joint venture project in Laos that when countries cooperate, everyone involved benefits. Different countries working together on projects like this not only bring business benefits, but also foster cultural exchanges and friendships between the people of different nations, which in my opinion is a good thing. More cooperation and less confrontation will benefit all of humanity.